Hi, I'm Kimberly Stibbs-Minster, your Citrus County Veterans Service Officer. Today we're privileged to have Ed Wilsek, local business owner. He's part owner of Specialty Gems in Crystal River, Florida, and he also belongs to the Kings Bay Rotary Club, which is what we're going to discuss today. He recently won Rotarian of the Year. Welcome aboard.
Thank you very much. I appreciate being here today.
Well, let's first talk about Specialty Gems. How long have you been in business?
Specialty Gems has been in the business a little over 30 years, and we do all sorts of jewelry custom manufacturing. We have finished pieces. We do a lot of repair work as well, so we're pretty diversified in what we do.
What about military pieces? Do you do any of the military insignias? Do you do anchors maybe for some of the Navy and Coast Guard folks? Do you do any of that kind of stuff?
We do some of those. We've done some unique custom pieces for some of the veterans as well, so we're a little more detail oriented and don't do a lot of mass production things, but certainly custom manufacturing is our forte. So
if somebody was looking for a custom military piece, what number would they call to reach you?
They would call 795-5900, and
Great.
we are right over there on Highway 19.
Awesome. So let's go into the Kings Bay Rotary Club.
Okay.
What is it that you do in the Rotary?
Right, well, this year I'm on our foundation board, and I also am the chairman for our Stone Crab Jam, which is our largest fundraising event, and that essentially helps support all the programs that we work on with the club throughout the year.
And so what kind of programs do you specifically work on? I know that you do a lot of fundraising, and the Stone Crab Jam is when, November?
It's the first Saturday in November, and this will
Right.
be our 9th year this year. And we in Rotary, we raise money for educational needs, for food, for medicine, for things domestically in our county, in our country, also around the world. We work in tandem with Rotary International, so there's a lot of different projects that we do.
Let's talk specifically about some of the projects you do here in Citrus County and the projects that affect the veterans.
Okay. In the last couple of years, we've had some veterans in the leadership of our club, so we've kind of tweaked our budget to emphasize helping improve what we do in those areas. Just to rattle off a few things, we've always been a supporter for a long time with the Citrus County Veterans Coalition. Chris Gregorio is a big part of that, plays a big leadership role in there. We've supported them with funding for many of the needs that the veterans families have, from food to household items and that sort of thing. So that's one thing we do. In the last couple of years, we've been involved with Operation Honor Flight, which is is for our veterans to go to Washington, D.C. It's a one-day tour of the memorials, including the Vietnam War Memorial. So we've had actually several members in our club be chaperones on those trips, and last year we had a member of our club, Joe Turk, was one of the veterans that went along.
And the veterans really enjoy that. We had Barbara Mills on one of the segments here,
right.
and she talked about it, so
right.
It's really a worthwhile charity to support. So
absolutely,
nice
and we are happy to do it. Also, we support the Fallen Heroes Memorial at the Bicentennial Park. We supply funding for the needs for that. Citrus County Veteran Services, we were also involved with the Operation Welcome Home was a big deal for us. Mike Crouch and Steve Birch have been very active in that, along with Barbara Mills in welcoming home the returning veterans and their families. In the last 2 years, Kings Bay Rotary, we helped honor over 20 service members with a thank you plaque made by one of our members, Jim Jones, and a gift card, so we're happy to be involved in that Welcome Home
they're
operation.
Very happy you're involved.
Yes, we're very happy to be there, and we're honored by their service to our country. So last year we made a special contribution to the Vietnam Veterans Welcome Home celebration in Inverness, which they had about 20,000 veterans there. Again, Barbara Mills doing her wonderful thing she always does. We also go as far as contributing to, we also like to involve the Young Marines, which Chris Gregorio again is involved with. They help with our event, some of the cleanup, some of the setup stuff. We've funded them for last decade or so, as best I can recall, being in our leadership program. And then there's another program sponsored by the Naval Junior Reserve Training Corps and Commander Wayne Walker, which is the leadership sail program, which we started funding in the last couple of years, and they teach these young cadets how to essentially run a ship down in the Caribbean.
Wow.
And that's pretty impressive, and many of those kids go on to be in our military service, so we're happy to do that as well.
That's fantastic. So it seems like a lot of your charitable endeavors kind of cross the board. What if you are a veteran business owner and you're interested in getting involved with Kings Bay Rotary? How would you go about that?
You can contact us. We meet every Wednesday Wednesday at 12:15 for lunch at the Seminole Club on 3rd Street in Crystal River. You can go to kingsbayrotary.org, find out about our club. There's a lot of information about that. You can contact me over at Specialty Gems. I'll be happy to give you a personal invite. And then our Stone Crab Jam has a website as well, stonecrabjam.com, so there's all sorts of contact information there to reach us.
And what if somebody wanted to find out more about the upcoming events that you do have?
On our club website, we do post those, so that'll all be on there again at kingsbayrotary.org. We keep that up to date as best we can.
Great. And is there any other thing you'd like to add as far as the Kings Bay Rotary Club and Rotary in general?
Rotary's a group of people get together, and our mission is to have fun, raising money, and give it all away. At the end of the day, we support education, we support medical needs, food needs, and we do that locally, domestically, internationally. And there are 6 Rotary clubs in Citrus County, so we meet for lunch on Wednesday at 12:15. There's other clubs that meet other areas in the county and 7 a.m. in the morning. There's some afternoon clubs like down in Sugar Mill Woods. So you can check out which club works for you time-wise. But we all try to work together in this county, so we do a lot of great things education-wise, and we have an Upward Bound program at the local schools that recognizes those kids who have improved, who may not be the A students, but are looking for some acknowledgement and really helps them continue to improve as students, and their parents get to see them publicly acknowledged by members of the community that they don't even know. So that's one of our best programs that Rotary does in the county.
Sounds like you're doing a lot of good for the county.
We do our best.
If you're interested in joining the Rotary, again, you want to contact Ed Wilsek at Specialty Gems. Or if you have any questions about filing claims for pension or disability benefits, please contact the Citrus County Veterans Service Office at 527-5915.